Okay. You know what it is, Rumncokeradio, each and every Tuesday right here. Let's get these levels right. My name is the short one. We got Dj D.
Hey.
Mz Holliday was lost to the wave that was Carabana. So if you see her, send her
Send
home.
her back, please.
Like return to sender.
OVO Fest too, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, OVO Fest.
She was out here wilding. And we got special guest DJ Dizzy, dude.
We got special guest DJ JBNKS.
Alright.
I lost the key.
All right. We got time.
So first, before we get into it, Jay, talk about like where you at? What do you do out here?
So I DJ at the warehouse. There's one in Gastown. There's one on Granville. I also DJ at the Dime on Granville. All like warehouse family.
Mm-hmm.
I got my start DJing actually at number 5. Fun fact.
Oh, really?
I used to work in the kitchen, and I used to give the girls songs to dance to. And one of the DJs came up to me, and he's like, "Dude, you're doing my job for me. I'm not really feeling this. But if you want to DJ, come to the DJ booth. You know, like forget about the kitchen."
I'm with that.
I DJ'd there for about 6 months.
Okay.
And the DJ over there knew the head DJ at the warehouse. They made the connection for somewhere I can make a little bit more money. And actually doing what I do, because over there was more Spotify. And I was using the mic a lot, so I had to be like, okay, guys, get ready for.
Yo, here's a little.
Sparkles.
Here's a little piece of info. I did the same thing in Calgary, dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually what paid for me to come out here and do the school and shit.
No, it's good money over there.
Yo, you don't know, guy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's really good money. Just like the tips alone, and I worked day shift only when I was over there walking out with.
Yeah.
Monies.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the dancers out there. We respect you highly.
Very much so.
Shout at me. You know what those girls did one of my birthdays? They gave me a cake made of money. All rolled up ones and shit.
Oh, they making money.
Yeah, it was fucking fire.
They making money.
I got it at my house still, bro.
Oh, that's where you got that from?
Yeah. I'll show you the video. I'll put the video right.
That's about funny. That shit looks like one of them like engagement joints. I got some wedding outside. I'm like, why does Dizzy have this?
Yeah, it was my birthday cake.
Interesting.
I got that cake.
Word. All right, well, you know, we're gonna transition back into what I dropped off. Or fuck, I'm high. Whatever. Anyways, millennials. So old people always say millennials kill this. Millennials faults for that. I have a hard time with this word.
So it's 81 to 97, right?
1981 to 1997.
Oh, 1996.
Yes.
Considered a millennial.
It's considered millennial. So if you are 22 to 37, you are a millennial.
Crazy.
So just find a little 1-2 Google search,
and anything after that is called a post-millennial.
Yeah, we gotta ask them crazy motherfuckers what they want to be. Have you met some of them niggas? They're trying to bring back like baggy shit with fucking flames and shit. I'm like,
man, we lived it. It's always going full circle.
I don't know if I can do that circle. That's gonna be like just a C. I ain't going all the way back around. Anyway, so I saw a couple articles about how millennials fuck this up, millennials fuck that up. You know, it's always old people bitching about something.
Yeah, true.
So one of the ones that they say we killed is the real estate industry. Now, I don't normally take offense to things when I scroll the internet, but this one really irked me.
Grinding your gears.
It really grinded my gears. It really cheesed my buns. It really, yo. Anyways, so I'm like, why? That makes no sense. And then,
how do we kill real estate?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm pretty sure it wasn't us who like got a bunch of like loans that they defaulted on and broke the economy, and it wasn't us who were.
Like an us thing.
That doesn't sound like a millennial. It doesn't. I don't think it's us who like. We're buying and building up all these giant ass houses and shit, and I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I don't think I could even buy a house. Like,
what's the average price for like a single
out here,
like 2-bedroom like house detached
out here?
Fuck, nigga, like,
bro, I don't even know.
What's the cheapest?
Like 2?
No, they're asking for 2 now.
No, dog.
Million?
I think when I moved
2 million.
Here, it was like
no, that's what I said. 2 million. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
no, it's a million.
Yeah,
It's like,
they're charging stupid prices.
I think when I first came, it was like 1.4 or 1.8.
Yeah.
But that was like 6 years ago.
And it's gone up since. So yeah, I took offense to that because that's like blaming your toe for bleeding when you're the one that kicked the rock. Like sorry.
What else did they blame millennials for?
Well, this weird at ranker.com, they said handshakes.
I can believe that. That I could believe.
That just sounds like some hating, because they want to dap, but they don't know how to dap. Because everybody I know, we handshake quite nicely. Nice little slick 1-2, a little double dap. I usually give the extra one.
True.
It's a very Vancouver thing. Some people that aren't from Vancouver, they'll kind of leave me hanging. I kind of feel dissed, but I'm like, okay, no, you're not from here. That's fine.
But it does make sense that the baby boomer era, they were practicing really firm handshakes.
Well,
and I know nowadays, anytime that I meet a person and they give a firm hand, like I always give a good handshake.
Yeah.
And if I do that with a person, they normally go, "Wow, that's a really good handshake." And I'm like,
that is something that we were taught. Like, yeah, my dad used to always tell me that. Like, yeah, I give strong, firm handshake, and like people were. And the funny thing was, like, people would tell like women to do the same. So like I can't tell you how many times I go to like shake a lady's hand. I ain't trying to break their fucking hand off. And this motherfucker out here give me like the whole Hogan grip and like busting out my hand, making me feel like a bitch. I'm like, yo.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You gotta earn my dap. All right, so something else on this is just bullshit. They say we killed breakfast cereal.
1000% we did.
How?
I mean, our cereal's sugary as fuck. Baby boomers were not eating Fruity Loops and all them other crazy things.
We didn't fucking invent that shit.
Yo, bro.
That shit came in the 90s. I remember.
Yeah. So where are we? We're talking about 81 to 97.
It's probably in. No, I'm saying like if you go in the store, it's all there. We
81 to 97, we brought sugary cereal.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but my parents were you thought you was getting that shit, so like I didn't really even.
So you always got Rice Krispies?
Yo, I got Rice Krispies. If I was
good,
with
my house too.
If I was really good, I might get like some corn pops.
Yo,
or
we
some
got honeycomb.
Yeah,
yo,
honeycombs.
That's what it was.
Yo,
I just ate whatever my mom cooked.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like there was no like.
No asking.
No, there was no asking.
All I know is if I ever went into the store asking for a certain type of cereal.
What?
Oh, so you already done know. You catch that quick look that.
Yo, it would be. Could routinely get. Don't say anything. Don't look at anything. Don't ask for anything. Those are three things every time. But then, like, I got a little older. I don't know how I finessed this, but like, I was allowed in Superstore to like go and hang out in the toy section.
Okay.
While my parents shopped, but I guess that's because they knew they was never gonna be buying that shit, so I might as well play with it there. So yeah, maybe that's a lot where I learned how to teeth, because I came home with a couple Hot Wheels.
Give me one more things Millennial messed up.
Apparently 9 to 5 jobs. I'll accept that.
Yeah.
100%.
We did.
But sure. I'll also say half of it's not our fault though.
How
because who takes up most of the 9 to 5 jobs?
Yeah, the baby
we were just talking like them same niggas that fucked up the real estate.
That's true.
And then you gotta come out of school with 3 years fucking experience to get the entry level job. So we're like, bet we see y'all, we're gonna come up with our own shit.
And it's true that they hold on to the job, so there's
so it's like
there's no really getting past them unless they die.
Exactly.
True.
And like, I'll keep it a little close. I posted on our Rum and Coke the little question of
let this ride.
How much?
Let this one ride.
I love this.
How much allowance did your parents give you per
allowance?
Week?
Per what? Allowance?
Allowance.
Mom and Daddy, I love you, but
honestly,
we know there was no such thing as an allowance. I remember when I brought it up, bro. Yo. I remember going into the house.
Allow you to live. I allow you to eat food. Yeah. I allow you to have clothes. I remember it because I thought I was gonna get my ass whooped.
I remember one of my friends. I'll just call him Chris.
What up,
he
Chris?
Was getting an allowance back then.
Was Chris of the fairer skin?
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, shout out to Chris.
He was like the only house that I could really go to.
Did he ever tell his mom to fuck off in front of you?
No. He was actually cool, but he did play. Oddly, he played weird computer games that like he shouldn't be playing, but
Sims and making them fuck.
Like Leisure Suit Larry type shit. Okay. Like he had like the craziest games, and he'd be like all excited to like check this out. I'm like, whoa, how?
All right.
You can't play that here.
All right.
Anyhow. Right. So I remembered him telling me, because his parents came into the room, gave him some money, and said, make sure you blah, blah, blah for the week. You know, like lunch money for the week, an allowance. So I was like, damn, That's how you always be getting pizza pops and stuff at school.
Yeah, man.
He's like, yeah, and I bought this with it, and I got this, and I was like, oh, you just wait till you get home and eat? He's like, yeah, la, la. Cool. Now I'm gonna go home and finesse my parents.
You thought.
I thought.
You
Mom,
thought.
Dad, how come I don't get an allowance? A what? How come I don't get an allowance? I went to Chris's house. You're never going there again. So
That's a bad influence.
That's a bad influence.
So I literally tried to protest this. Like, I want an allowance. I want to buy pizza pops and stuff.
You did what?
Yeah, so it never happened. I came to school with rice and red sauce for like a good month and some.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even, nah, man.
That was
allowance?
Yeah.
Allowance?
I can honestly say
I allowed you to be alive.
For me, growing up, when I was in high school, my high school was right across the street, literally like this.
Yeah.
My middle school.
I
And
can hear
we would pull up to like these little kids like, yo, like I know your mom gave you money.
Yo,
Like,
run it.
you guys can run me like a quick like $5.
Yo, I think you'll fit in the shows.
You strong arming in high school,
It
bro?
was pretty bad. Like I was like grade 9, grade 10.
This
Yeah.
guy strong arming in high school?
Yeah, man.
Criminal
Grade 7
gang
is
army.
like,
I mean, Rumncokeradio.
You and Junk would be besties for real.
And
He'd
you.
be oh yeah, that's true.
And Tash.
Yeah, she
and
was just beating
me.
beats.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, criminal family.
Hey.
But no, when
Did
I
you
was
get an
young,
allowance?
this is how it went. When I was like young, I think one time we were like at Superstore and I was bagging up shit, and my mom like flicked me a toonie or some shit, and she's like, "Here's your allowance." I'm like, lit. I'm like, how much? She's like, "Oh, I'll give you $2 every week or two."
Okay.
I'm like, lit. Apparently, my mom just had an extra toonie. She didn't want to put it in fucking purse. Because when my black ass came the next week asking for another toonie, I allow you to live. I allow you to have clothes.
This
I
is for the
allow you.
laundry.
Like, I was just like, and then from then on, like, because it was my dad cussed me out because he heard me ask my mom. So like, I would only ask my mom when he wasn't around. So like, I don't know, like maybe once a month I get like $2 or something, just some change from my mom.
Wow.
I couldn't really consider that allowance when I had friends getting like $10 a week.
Yeah,
Take
for
it or
real.
leave it, bro.
10,
Like-
20, like what
Like
the
I had to
hell's
save
going
up like half of the school year for a pizza pop. Like,
Oh man.
like yo. But yeah, so that and also so yeah, I said I put this up. And a couple people, actually, nobody responded on the Rumco page. So fuck all y'all that looked at it. It
on?
shows
A lot
me,
of people looked at it.
It shows me who looked at it.
A lot of
and
people
none of you
looked at
fucking
it.
responded.
So
But
what did we get? What do we get?
for people that did respond, I got from.
Let's get the names, yeah.
No.
No, it's cool. We're shouting them out. They know what's good.
I honestly can't even say this name.
So try. Give it
Fuck
a try.
it. It's Jason. It's homie from LC.
Hey, what up, Jason?
UCLA?
No.
New era. Jay from New Era. Shout out Jay from New
So
Era.
he says allowance ? Do we look like a family, like a white family to you? Go cut the lawn, dumbass.
Damn, son.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yep.
Shout out to Crystal. She's a lighter shade woman, and she
Okay.
said per week ? Is that a thing? With a laughing face. So hey, she was raised right. That's great. And then we have yours truly. Your ting.
What's it?
I had to do chores for allowance, so it depended on how much I helped out around the house.
Okay.
And that is an extremely sarcastic response.
Shout out
'Cause, like,
Salde.
Is there pictures with these responses or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
well,
got
on
I
our
got
page, yeah.
on IG. But like these, like that's like,
Is there
like
any more?
getting shit. No, that was it. But getting shit for doing chores, like I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought that was just shit you had to do. Like what? I clean something and you give me money? What?
Yeah.
My mind was blown.
Yeah.
My mind
They don't do that in my
was
home.
blown.
You put out
Big
lots.
too.
You make a lot of beats, huh?
I do make some beats, yeah.
Oh, where can we find your beat
Yeah.
selection?
Is that fucking DK?
Yeah, it is DK.
Shout out to DK.
Shout out to DK across the street.
Let's see this. Hold on.
Shout out to DK just cruising the east side.
Let me see if I can find some of my beats.
All right, while you find that song, we'll go from one legend to the next. Yo, shout out the homie in the back with that lean though. DK looking too. Anyways, how many years do you think is appropriate between like people who are dating? Not even appropriate song. Where like what makes sense? And I bring this up because Diddy, 49 years old. He is now dating Lori Harvey,
What? How old is Lori?
22. And if that last name Harvey sounds familiar, it's because her father is
Stephen Harvey.
Yes, I think it's technically stepdad, but it doesn't matter. But still, I'm like, you, because at that point, like, I would get like the whole thing. Oh, shout out to Greatest Generation Baby Boomers. They were all into that. Yo, I'm 70 with a fucking 25-year-old, and I'm like, I'm 28. I have a hard time identifying with girls that are like 22. Like, and that's not even that big of an age gap. So, like, how are you all of 49, done lived a whole life before this girl was even born? And then now you're like, hey, what it do, baby?
It's 27 years apart.
Like, that's a whole me.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like,
I think it's weird. I personally think it's weird. Just on like a... Cause for real, like, honestly, like, what do they talk about?
Doesn't he have kids that are older than her?
Oh, and another nasty twist.
Yeah.
She's his son's ex.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is that's icing.
No, that's not proper. No, that's not proper.
So yeah, add on the fact that you saw this girl
Guy,
coming
you
in with
just
your...
threw that after?
I forgot. I don't know how I forgot, but I forgot. That was Justin Cobb's ex. So like, yo, it's like Justin brought her home and Diddy's like, take that. Like, what? Bruh, you're not supposed to be checking your son's gal. What's wrong with you?
How long do you think they were smashing before they even made it official and told him?
I don't know, man. That's the conversation you just don't want to have. I mean, like, what are you even gonna say?
Like, do you think she was cheating on him
man,
with?
That's a whole bunch of speculatory things that I am not equipped to go into because my brain is warped. Not that warped.
Wow.
I stay away from that part of Pornhub. Like, I don't do the whole family things. I'm sorry.
That makes me wonder if she was like cheating on him with him, and then like they switched it around. That's 27 years old. How old is his son?
Yo, let me check right now.
Let's do a quick
Yeah,
check.
let's do a quick age check on young Justin Combs. Drum roll, please. 25.
He's 25. Wow.
Oh my god.
And he's 49.
Yeah.
So
She's
basically,
22.
When Justin was 3, yeah, I ain't even gonna say that, man.
Yeah,
Yo, come on.
It's nasty.
That's nasty. On like on an organic biological level, that is nasty. On a intellectual, wow. Intellectual, the fuck we go talk about level, nasty. And yeah, I guess that's just how we're gonna end the show because I got nothing else to say, and I'm fucking high, and I can't
Tell
talk.
us what you guys think.
Can I say one thing?
Oh, go ham.
I just find it weird when famous people get into these situations and it's looked at like a normal thing.
No, bro.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, why
Like
they
it's
all-
Diddy. Like it's Diddy.
You can
like,
have anybody.
I don't know if people are people responding to it normally.
Not really, because the rumors has been going on for a while because they've been spotted out together, and people are like, "Yo, that's a bit odd." Like, first off, it was like, "Yo, that's Justin's ex." Like, the fuck are you doing? And then now, just on August 3rd, he was in fucking. I want to get this right.
Yeah, get this right. I want to make sure the facts.
He was
are
in
right.
Italy with her and Steve Harvey and Steve Harvey's wife.
Oh my gosh.
Steve Harvey, you are also nasty.
For condoning this.
Okay,
I
but
mean,
are we
blasphemy.
sure they're dating? Or
I
was
can show
it
you
like
some
the
pictures.
family?
There was canoodling pictures. And what? Okay, what? So what?
No, you know what I
who's
mean.
friends
Like,
then? Who's
like,
friends
what if
then?
he was like with the family in Italy and
he?
like the picture?
Dizzy?
No.
I'm sorry. There's some. Like I keep trying to tell you, there's some things that do not need to be devil advocated because this is nasty. Your first reaction was the correct one. Just done it. I will show you. Okay.
Yeah, the internet is tripping about it.
You see that hand there? That's
she's like rubbing on his head.
That's a
and
family
things.
friend thing.
She's like rubbing on his head there.
Anyways, you know what it is.
Oh my god.
Rum and Coke Radio each and every Tuesday right here.
Yo, tell us what you guys think about this. I'm gonna make this the clip to talk about.
Ugh.
Tell us what you think. What's the age limit before you're supposed to be?
Nah.
Even if it's like your, it's his,
Yeah,
it's his
yo,
son's
Let me
ex-girlfriend.
close the show, man. It's over. Rum and Coke Radio each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy Day.
Wow.
Tash, you see what happens when you don't show up?
Wow.
Fucking wildin' today. Yo, we got the man.
Ladies
Beats
and
by J
gentlemen,
Banks.
make some noise for our boy,
Let's go.
J Banks.
All
What's
right,
your Instagram handle and everything?
Shout out your shit, bro.
Where can we get all your stuff?
You guys can find me Instagram, SoundCloud, Facebook. I'm working on everything else. I'm not too into the Twitter.
How can they find
Beats
you?
by J Banks.
There
So
we go,
literally
there we
Beats
go.
by JBNKS.
Word, that's dope, that's dope. All right, though, we're gonna drop back in the mix with J Banks, and we'll talk to y'all next week.
It's crazy.
Rumncokeradio.
Rumncokeradio. Radio.